write and solve a system of equations. Joe and Josh each want to buy a video game. Joe has $14 and saves $10 a week. Josh has $26 and saves $7 a week. In how many weeks will they have the same amount? So as with any word problem, our first step is to define our variables, and our independent variable, or our x-axis, is going to be the number of weeks. Okay. So let's go ahead and say let x be the number of weeks. And we're going to have our y-axis, or dependent variable, be how much money. Right? So let's go ahead and say let y be the amount of money. Money earned. Alright, so now that we have our variables defined, we can go ahead and create a linear equation for the first situation, where Joe has $14 and saves $10 a week. So in this first situation, we can go ahead and define our m and our b. And what is our b? I'm going to call it b1, is going to be equal to how much Joe has at 0 weeks. Right? It's how much money Joe has at 0 weeks. So you can see here that Joe starts with $14 and then saves $10 a week. So in the very beginning, at 0 weeks, Joe has $14. That is our b. And then our m, I'm going to say here m1, is going to be equal to how much per week. Right? How much per week? And we could see here it's $10 per week. So that is our slope, is 10. And so if we go ahead and put that together, we can write an equation in slope-intercept form by saying y is equal to 10 mx plus 14 plus b. Y is equal to mx plus b. So how does this read? It reads the amount of money that Joe earns is equal to 10 times the number of weeks he saves plus how much he starts with, $14. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for Josh. And for Josh, I'm going to say B2 is equal to how much Josh has when he first starts. And you can see here that Josh starts out with $26. So 26 is going to be our B, and our M2, or our slope 2, is going to be how much Josh earns per week. And you can see here that he saves $7 per week. So my M2 is 7. We'll put that together into a equation, and we'll say y is equal to m7x plus b plus the 27. So in English, what does this translate to? The amount of money Josh saves is equal to $7 times the number of weeks he saves plus the amount that he started with, $26. So now that we have our equations created, we'll go ahead and graph it. And you can see here our b is very high, so we're going to have quite a high y-axis. So it's going to look something like this. And then the number of weeks x can't be negative, right? So we're going to have kind of a lopsided coordinate plane, look something like this. Now let's go ahead and split this up. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the number of weeks. And then over here, this is going to be the number of dollars, amount of money saved. Okay. And then on this axis, let's go ahead and say here is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So let's do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. We might need more on the y-axis, but let's start with that. And let's go ahead and graph the first equation, which is going to be our b is 14, or our b1 is 14. So we're going to start with that, and approximately it would be right about there. And then our slope is 10, right? So we're going to go up 10 over 1, right? Because our slope is 10 over 1. So we'll go up 10 over 1. That will put us right about there. And then we'll do it again. Up 10 over 1. Put us right about there. And we can go ahead and draw a line. Of course, this is not going to be exactly accurate, but we can go sort of guesstimate. Like so. Now we'll go ahead and graph our second equation. Josh's situation, we'll start with our b, which is 26. So that puts us right about there. And then our slope is 7 over 1. So we'll go up 7. Let's see, 26, we'll go up 7 right about here, and we'll go over 1 right to about there. Right. So we're going to go up 7 to 33, takes us to here, and over 1. And then we'll go up 7 to 40, and over 1. So we'll go to here. And then we'll go up 7 to 47, and we'll go over 1. Up 7 to 41, over 1. So it takes us right about to there. We'll go ahead and draw our line. And if you go ahead and take a look, well, what is the solution to this system of equations? It's where the lines meet, right? And so what is the original question? It's saying in how many weeks will they have the same amount? So they're asking what is the solution to these, to the system of equations, and it is where they intersect, and that would be at approximately 3 weeks. Okay? So let me go ahead and put here 3 weeks.